foresight mindset shaping your future. And today I'll be speaking to us on a topic which has captioned, you are the opportunity, the key to shaping your future. And I want to begin by saying this. Most people spend their lives waiting for the perfect opportunity, waiting for the perfect moment, and waiting for the perfect chance. But what if I told you that you are actually the opportunity? An opportunity is not something that is out. An opportunity is not something that is out of your reach. You yourself are the opportunity. You are the key to shaping your future. You are the miracle you have been waiting for. The reason why most people fail to shape their future is because they erroneously think that an opportunity is out of their reach without fully knowing that they themselves are the opportunity. You see, an opportunity is a match. An opportunity is a connection between what you have to offer and what the world needs. And you have to be constantly in motion to fill the gap between what you have to offer and what the world needs. People who wait for opportunity like a slave that is about to give itself to its master will not make it to success. People who wait for opportunity like a master waiting for a slave to give itself out will not make it to success. So it's important that you are constantly in motion so you can fill the gap between what you have to offer and what the world needs. So an opportunity is all about the mindset, not waiting, but realizing that you have what it takes to offer to the world. I want to share my own story. Last year in 2024, between March and April, I sent out 158 emails to clients asking them for an opportunity to give a talk. 3 emails bounced back, and I didn't get any response from the 155 emails that I sent. I was so disappointed. I could have easily given up, but I realized that I myself, I am the opportunity. And in September, I got an opportunity to train senior managers at one of the companies in Cape Town. Because I understood that I myself, I am the opportunity. And I have to be constantly in motion to fill the gap between what I have to offer and what the world needs. Les Brown once told a story of 2 young men who were looking for a job. And then he said that after some disappointment, they didn't get a job, like they kept getting rejected. And one young man decided to give up because he had said to himself, there were no job opportunities. But the other young man persisted. He said to himself that he himself was the opportunity. And one day as he was looking for a job, he came at this other company. He met with the supervisor. And he said to the supervisor, sir, I am looking for a job. So the supervisor asked him for his qualifications. And when he had showed his qualifications to the supervisor said to him, look, you are overqualified for this position, man. So, as a matter of fact, we don't have a job here. So he insisted. He said, look, I am tired sitting at home. I just want to keep myself busy. And for someone like me, who was unemployed for a very long time, I could relate to this story. And I've come to realize that doing nothing is more boring than work itself. If you doubt me, try it. Doing nothing is more boring than work itself. And so after after this young man having a conversation, going back and insisting that he needed the job, the supervisor gave up. Was like, okay, we can allow you to volunteer here, but we are not going to give you a job. It's just up to you, man. But I can't promise that we are going to give you a job here. So he got the job, and 3 weeks down the line, one of the directors for this company resigned. And do you know the person who was qualified for the position? There was this young man who insisted that he himself was the opportunity. There was this young man who insisted that he was just going to volunteer. He got himself the job because he understood that he himself was the opportunity. So it's very easy to think that we are not enough. It's easy to think that maybe we need more money. It's easy to think that maybe we need more connections. It's easy to think that maybe we need more skills. But the key, ladies and gentlemen, is just to be constantly in motion. And that's how you fill the gap between what you have to offer and what the world needs. That's how you become an opportunity. That's how you begin shaping. Not waiting for someone else to come and save you, not waiting for someone to come and discover you, not waiting for that perfect moment. Do all that you can do with all that you have. When organizations and individuals fail to realize that they themselves are the opportunity, they get stagnated. After the Second World War, Japan was supposed to be doomed for misery. As a matter of fact, the only natural resource in Japan after the Second World War was the people of Japan. But look at Japan now. They have transformed Japan into an industrial and technological powerhouse as we know it. How did Japan do that? A country whose only natural resource was the people of Japan. Here's the key. The people of Japan understood that they themselves were the opportunity. They vetted ideas. They took those uncommon and popular steps and transformed Japan as we know it today. Today we can't talk about Japan. We can't talk about Toyota without talking about Japan. Today we can talk about Miyagi without talking about Japan. We can talk about Panasonic without talking about Japan. I could go on and on mentioning products which are made in Japan today. And how did they do that? It's because they understood that they themselves are the opportunity. Even America as we know it today, America wasn't built by its government. America was built by its people. It was men like John D. Rockefeller. It was men like J.P. Morgan. It was men like Andrew Carnegie. It was men like Cornelius Vanderbilt, men like Henry Ford. These are the men who understood that they themselves are the opportunity. They backed the ideas. They took those uncommon and popular steps and transformed America as we know it today. Interestingly, there is even a series which says the men who built America. It doesn't even say the government, even though America has had good government. And that's to show you that men are the opportunity. That's to show you that you and I are the opportunity. And the transformation that we are looking for, the future that we desire, it's up to us to create it. We are the key to shaping our desired future. I come from nothing. I moved from Malawi to South Africa after my parents lost their business. And I have journeyed from nothing to where I am today simply because I realized that I myself, I am the opportunity. There was nothing compelling about me. There was nothing that showed that I would be doing the work that I am doing today. 2021 to this moment. That means I've impacted more than 5,000 lives. But it's because I understood that I am the opportunity. My parents lost their business when I was about 13 years old. I moved from Malawi to South Africa on my own in search of green pasture, in form of jobs, and trying to settle down in South Africa on my own was full of difficulties, hardships, and challenges. But I didn't sit down waiting for someone to discover me. I didn't sit down waiting for the perfect moment. I didn't sit down waiting for that perfect chance. I was constantly in motion. I took those uncommon and unpopular steps. I based the idea. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you change your life. That's how you transform and create your desired future. And so don't keep waiting. Don't stay waiting for the perfect moment. Don't sit down waiting for the perfect moment, waiting to make more money or waiting to make connections. Like I said earlier on, no one is coming to give you donations. No one is coming to save you except for one thing. You have proved your capacity. No one is coming to help you except for one thing. You have proved your capacity. You yourself, ladies and gentlemen, are the opportunity. And so today, I'm offering you and I'm urging with you to go out there and begin taking steps, begin taking those uncommon and popular steps that are going to help you to create your desired future. I want to help you. I'm here today to encourage you that you yourself are the key, and to realize that you have to fill the gap. You have to be constantly in motion and fill the gap between what you have to offer and what the world needs. Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to help you except for one thing. You have proved your capacity. And that's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you change your life. And that's how you begin to shape your future. Realizing that you yourself are the key. You yourself are the miracle that you have been waiting for. So ladies and gentlemen, if this message has resonated with you, please don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, and share it with someone who might benefit or someone who might take those actions. You know someone who has been sitting down and waiting for someone to come and serve them. That person who has been sitting, waiting for that perfect moment. If you know this message can change their life, please share with them. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Thank you so much for watching.